hours played and acted like we did in the final 3 hours, like we would have cleared it
Oh,
in like
100%.
32 hours, not even.
You
less than
also
that.
forget the second and fourth encounter were absolute cinema like clears that were like god RNG, last second, should not have worked, somehow made it through clears. So
I wish our witness kill was the same though.
dude, I know.
Okay, I actually do have to go though. I have to vacuum and shit and walk the dogs. And then go
GG's,
gym.
Tala.
GG's. By the way, Tala, I want you to know you had the least deaths out of anyone, I'm pretty sure.
Let's go.
Wait, really?
Yeah. But good work.
What the... Awesome. I'll go. Have a good day. Bye.
Bye.
See ya.
I hate that he just said have a good day.
I know, cause it's day. It's day.
That makes me angry.
It's day.
Have a good day, my ass, bro.
Have you guys done it? No, when we couldn't do it, we ran out of time. Sad.
Wow.
We got
We could've-
really close.
We got to
Like,
finals,
like,
halfway
Like-
through final stand.
Like the closest you can get.
It was so close, when it was so close. It's a tragedy, honestly.
It was basically just like another run with more ammo. We would have done it, but
Only 660 teams cleared in 48
So,
hours.
yeah, it was last time I checked, it was 663.
Yeah,
It keeps getting updated.
on the last encounter win. We literally, like, in a different timeline somewhere, we actually cleared it.
And are celebrating.
we
right
played really well towards the end.
We really did play.
For
really
how
well.
tired we were.
Yeah.
670 now. Dude,
The contest is gone now.
There's 3 teams that cleared it within the last minute.
It's a good way. Yeah, exactly. We were saying, like, we got to experience the entire raid on contest, even if we couldn't, like, do that last sliver of health on final stand. So, and it's the hardest raid they ever came out with, and this is us just being copium and trying not to be sad. I'm sad.
I had fun.
I had a lot of fun though. Yeah, for sure.
It's just fresh. You won't. This won't be as.
Honestly,
as
when I
hard
was
as,
looking
like,
at
in a
how
few months.
only one team beat it, I did not think we'd even get this far.
I low-key, when we were
we
all
talked
stuck
about
on
it.
that second encounter, I was like, that's it. This is as far as we're getting.
I thought maybe we could get to the vault. I thought, like, I think I said it out loud. I was like, if we get to the vault, I'd be so happy. And then we would, like, be stuck on the vault for a while. Like, and then we ended up, like, fucking with our goated 7th man Crom, ended up fucking spending 2 hours to figure that shit out. Like, like, you know what I mean? Like, we did that when, like, there was no guide, like, actual guide. It's literally just,
Yeah,
like,
it
people
was
posting
literally-
shit on the internet and on Reddit.
It was like, I think this happens, but I'm not sure why. Like, as I was saying, the whole entire time I was doing the dissection, I have no idea what I was doing. I was just doing it.
Like, we
and it
didn't
was
watch a
working.
guide on it because guides didn't exist. And then, like, I forgot what I was going to say, you know? Isn't that crazy?
Crazy, man.
Just like how confused we were at the start. It was like, what is this?
Yeah.
And then by the end of it, we were like, okay.
I don't know about the deception
might not know
thing, but the
exactly.
rest of
I
it
remember
really
what I was
isn't
going to say. The fact that we didn't watch a
complicated after you,
guide.
like, comprehend it.
We had to watch people's POV to try to fucking discern and figure
And
out
they
what
were
the
all
fuck
muted,
they were doing.
bro.
Yeah.
Everyone's bloody muted.
Like-
And they were all doing different strats.
Like, that's crazy, man, you know?
We couldn't see chat bars. There were cameras over the chat. People had blurred out buffs. It was just like... It was good, dude. Honestly, I think my most favorable part was actually sitting down and trying to figure out that vault.
It was actually pretty fun, yeah. It was like you, me,
Yeah.
Celica, Corey just, like, stayed behind, and we just spent that hour just trying to do that shit.
I want I want you, Chris, to do the dissection when we go through there again.
Yo, I'm down, but don't tell me how to do it.
Like,
Or
it's
actually,
not
no.
even-
Instead, just direct me how to do it. Like how you were gonna
Yeah.
do?
Yeah, I'll direct you in the other room and we'll see if it works. Dude, honestly though, it's so funny when like if I were to tell you why or like what one you're putting in what bank, I don't think either of us would be able to figure out why.
Wait,
It's
okay.
like
Wait, go ahead.
no, you
Did like my thing? So, is that vault technically the longest time that a team has taken to clear an encounter in Destiny's like history ever?
I believe so, yeah. I think it was longer than the
The original vault.
Last Wish vault. Yeah,
Wow.
I think so.
What about Riven?
Yeah, Crom, when you guys want to do it, we're not gonna tell you how to do the vault though. Good luck. That shit is, dude, like that shit's gonna be an LFG nightmare. Like,
Oh yeah, like
Oh,
I
the
would
whole
never know that.
ghost and the guardian thing? No.
like
It
there's
helps when we put like unique armor on, like having the boat helmet and like my weird cape and like stuff like that.
right now
Doing
when,
odd ghost shells. I had to put on like the shark ghost shell just for it.
when I don't even know what's like keeping my bodily operational right now. Like I don't even know what I'm saying. You know, it's
Like
just
we've broken past the wall 50 times over, and then we've gone back into the tiredness.
I was like not tired at all the whole time during Witness.
dude.
Maybe like a couple times in between pulls, but like
I was so tired when we were doing like the stuff and like the beginning part, and then as soon as we jumped down for DPS, I like every time I would sit up in my chair and I would hella lock in.
I'm
Chrome Vault's not that.
I think I
don't know
made-
about
I
the
think I made
outside
Meg
stuff,
proud
but
on that
the
one.
Vault's not that bad once you understand it. It's just a bit complicated to like explain.
Wonder how much longer I have to.
We slept
like,
for 6
need to
hours,
stay
man.
up till I start hallucinating.
Once it clicks, it's probably easy though, right? You'd be surprised, Crom, but the people in the that get taken that have the personal responsibility like have to like have a pretty good understanding of what they're doing or it just fails. And we were doing like a simplified strat to make it easier.
I think once ads aren't going to be as much of an issue without contest, it really won't be that bad.
Yeah, when we slept for
Everyone should be on the same page, which will make it so much easier.
we slept for 6 hours.
yeah.
We went to
Cool.
bed at like
Yep.
we went to bed at like 3:30 maybe 3:34 a.m. my time, and then got back on at 10 a.m. reset.
I had a nice 30 minutes, so that was good.
I think it was or
Wait,
maybe like 5:30.
Kate, you just made me realize
What?
they made fashion actually into the real endgame.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
People have to make themselves look ugly.
Yeah, Kate said, I remember coming in and you guys were strategizing your fashion choices, and I was like, wow, this raid is fucking so real right now.
Fashion actually is endgame. The more unique like gear you have, the easier the encounter is.
I don't know, man. I think we're pretty fucking badass, and we're the only people around that are good enough to have done what we just did, you know?
Fashion's literally a mechanic. Also, the
It's
game's pay to win
Like,
because a lot
my
of the
ego
ghost
right
shells
now
are
is
like paid.
crazy.
So
My ego is going crazy right now.
Like, remember when we said, what you were saying, like the amount of players who have beat the second encounter who have tried the raid was like less than 3%.
It was, yeah.
So like, and that's people who just tried. So if you enlarge that to the scope of all players of Destiny, at least like active players, that 3% shrinks down a lot. But then you add in another 3 encounters, and then it's like, okay, like
I'm so
we are
fucking
legitimately
happy,
in the
man.
top 0.1% of players, which is like not something you can say in many video games.
Yeah. I don't know.
I think it hurts so much because we came so close and it
came
was
so
such a
close.
possibility. There were so many realms of it actually happening.
Yeah.
And like,
not
there's-
yet win.
I think one of the things that's like good is there's not one person you can blame. Like normally you're like, ah, man, this person was ass or whatever, but like everyone played well. Everyone was vital. There was not one time where I was like, man, if I could replace this player, like it would be easy.
Well, I don't think you understand. I like is the absolute best I've ever played, and it's not even close. Like, I was like playing on a different level this raid. Like, I was really impressed. Like, I don't even know.
Dude, this is what we like. We need your confidence to be high so I can watch you go do solo forces.
Like, it was crazy. Crom said, you gotta think, you guys are pretty much people with lives who cleared 99% of the hardest raid compared to people who live and breathe the game. That's honestly true. That is honestly
That's
so
a
true.
great point.
Also, but like, don't look at our recent hours. Just ignore that. But then, like,
Mm.
You want to see mine?
I mean, like, Meg sent us a screenshot to me and Will of us like playing while he was gonna go to bed, and it's like 123, 130 something in the past
Mine's
2 weeks.
142.8.
We
Mine's
literally
worse.
added over 40 hours.
Just
Yeah,
like,
I'll
literally.
put mine in the
what it is.
tower.
148. Yahoo.
148 in 2 weeks. It's
So when we
Just
go
like,
into
we
the
got
vault
so
next
many
time, we
questions.
gotta find the ugliest, like, most outlandish fashion we can go into,
Dude,
right?
I should just use my reserves chest piece. Everyone would exactly know who that is.
True. And you gotta use
You
like
think we
the
could-
ugliest ghost shell. No.
We should go it.
Everyone
wears
use
the
the
exact
exact
same
same.
stuff.
Everyone
Yeah.
uses the same ghost shell. That would be so funny.
Like one of the
Same
things I
ghost
wanna
shell,
start
but, like,
doing,
different
by the way,
colors.
With different colors, yeah.
That would
you
be
know how
so
we
funny.
were like we've been like doing hard stuff to prepare for this raid, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
I think I want to start doing fun stuff to decompress. So one of the things I posted was only being able to use blink for Oryx. And like low key, that sounds really fun
That
because
sounds-
you literally cannot hold W, you cannot go backwards, you cannot go left, you cannot go right. You can only hold W very briefly to activate the blink.
Wait, you mean like in the
Legit,
entire
you cannot
encounter?
move, and yes,
That
exactly,
is
the whole
so
raid with only
fucked
blink.
up. Wait, how the fuck? You have to do the jumping puzzle with blink?
Yeah, man, dude. I posted a video a little while back of I don't know if it was ATP or it was Fallout, but they were doing it. One of them was doing. Actually, it was G Miner, that guy.
Yeah,
Dude,
that's so
it looks so funny.
Wait, Crom, you're trolling, right? Is ghost plus outfit important? Yeah, it's like the whole mechanic in the fourth encounter. You have to be able to recognize people by their armor and recognize people by their ghosts to save them. I think you're trolling. You're a seventh man. You already know all this.
We should try going through this again with no armor mods on.
Yeah. Dude, I'm gonna be sad how like
Or, like, low
how much it
armor.
just falls over. Also,
I think
usually
it'll retain a decent amount of its difficulty.
hate sword encounters. Honestly, Herald, not too bad. I thought it was a pretty decent sword encounter. Compared to
take away
like,
prismatic, and it wouldn't have been.
you know, maybe. Or like
It was so
Lament.
funny. Yeah.
Just fuck Crota,
Yeah.
bro. Fuck Crota.
The reason why Crota's so ass is because the boss just does more damage than you can take, and it breaks the well.
It breaks
so it's
the
like you're
well,
forced
yeah.
to take 3 wells, and like that's an encounter that is designed around well, but like not even. It's like I don't know, it's garbage, trash.
It's like you need well if well is like in a different timeline where they buffed it instead of nerfing it.
Actually,
I mean, do you think this? I mean, that encounter probably could also be done, maybe without swords, or is it like mandatory? Do you think?
oh,
Will
you
there
could
be
definitely
some-
do it. Without
You could do it
swords,
without,
but-
yeah. Swords are just a good option. It's with the especially with the new what's it called?
Artifact mods. Oh,
Artifact
Ergo
mods
Cell.
and the
rock.
yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like you could probably have one person baiting with like a glaive and everyone else just rocketing or something stupid. The
Alright, so
more I
we
think
do it.
about
We
it, the more
do the
depressed I
witness
get.
again on
It's
Monday,
great.
and then we get our clear, and then we go back in, and then we get like Win and Crom and like whoever wants to do it. And then we get all the lore so I can read this lore book because I read the first 3 pages and I really want to read more.
I think I'm gonna go to bed.
Yeah, I got the joyous thing of staying up now, so I can get a decent sleep schedule.
I don't know how I'm gonna survive tomorrow, but we'll figure it out.
Good luck, soldier.
If you go to sleep now, maybe you'll be rested for tomorrow.
I'm gonna die.
I am dead.
All right, shout out. Thank you so much to everyone that was watching the stream and cheering us on too, guys. For real, meant a lot. We love you. Thank you. You the best.
Suck my nuts.
So yeah,
You're
I
good.
mean, how we grieve. in our
Bow,
own
bow,
way.
bow, bow, bow.
somebody play the thing.
So yeah, you're gay.
Nice.